Hello everyone, welcome back here to another interesting video, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of Jinja City, the fourth largest metropolis of the country, Uganda. Right now I'm starting my video in this part of Jinja. Here we have the town hall, we have many banks, and also the President's Lodge is up here, and also Bank of Uganda is down here. So we are going to be walking down, exploring Jinja City, and as I tell you more history and interesting things about this city of Jinja. So one thing I'm going to start with is how Jinja got its name. So back then the Baganda people used to call this place the Stones, because next to the river Nile, before the construction of the Owen Falls Dam, there used to be a lot of stones, and that place used to be called Ripon Falls. But I think during the 1950s or 1948, around there, the construction of Ripon Falls started, and upon completion the falls disappeared, the stones disappeared. So the Baganda used to call them the Stones, and in Luganda it is called Amayinja, and a direct translation to Lusoga is Eidinda. So they named the place Jinja. That's how Jinja got to get its name, guys. So if it's your first time on the channel and you've not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, enable the bell button so you will never miss a video from me. So this is Stanbic Bank, and guys, one thing I love about Jinja, it is a very green city. You can see the streets are also looking amazing, and of recent they have seen a lot of road developments. I think if I have enough time, I'll also take you around the city and show you the new road projects which are completed. Last year they were constructing them. When I used to come here, I saw a lot of road constructions going on in the city, and I'm happy upon coming back here, all the roads are almost finished and the city is looking incredible. You can see the city has sidewalks, guys. This is very rare to find. Also in Kampala, this road is better than many roads in Kampala, even in developed areas in Kampala. You can see the road has traffic lights, street lights. They light up at night and they are solar powered. So we have covered drainage here, so people are safe while walking on either sides of the road, and each lane takes 2 cars at a go. It really looks beautiful. Me, honestly, I'm impressed. So you can see this is the town hall, and most buildings here are very old. Jinja is one of the most organized cities we have in Uganda, and it was designed by a German architect called Ernest May, who also contributed to the the planning of Kampala. The city was planned by that German architect Ernest May, I think in 1948. He also contributed to the designing or the urban planning of Kampala city. And during that time, Jinja had many settlements, slum-like settlements. But when he planned the city, close to 1,000 families got displaced, and many urban areas came up in the city of Jinja. So abantu beidinda mwena, I am bagala, you know. I love you so much, the people of Jinja. That's why I've come to your city to showcase it to the world. Yeah, so one other special thing about Jinja is a tourism hub. It's a tourist hub. It has got a lot of activities. You all know that this is where the source of River Nile is, the longest river in the whole world. River Nile starts here at Lake Victoria. We are just like 3 minutes away from the source. If time allows, I will take you to those places and we explore them. Maybe I'll also take you to the source. I've done many videos on my UG Connect channel, so you can check them out in case I don't happen to go there, the source of the Nile. So there are many activities you can do here in Jinja, like kayaking, bungee jumping, bird watching. There is an island called Samuka. It has a lot of birds, a lot of interesting and even rare species. It's like a 30 minutes ride on a boat from from here in Jinja to that island. So there are forest walks, you can visit museums here in Jinja. A lot of interesting activities, guys. Camping sites. Man, Jinja is a gem, guys. You really need to check it out when you are in Uganda. It's a city you have to really check out. So these are one of the roads I was telling you that in the recent months or a few years, Jinja has seen a lot of road developments. For instance, this road used to be tarmac road, and whenever it rained, it used to be muddy over here, also going up here. So all these roads are paved right now. They are looking very, very nice and very neat. Big thanks to the council, to Jinja Municipal Council, to the City Council of Jinja. You're doing an incredible job. The roads are very wide, and I can see they are going to install, some of them they have already installed security lights. So you can see this is a tourist van. This city attracts a lot of tourists. This is a tourist van, and we have bikes. So hopefully these ones are going for bike riding in the hills or in the forests. You really need to come and check out Jinja. Idinda, ekibuga ky'Abasoga. So as we are closing into the city, you're going to see that many buildings are old styled. All these buildings were built in the 1920s, 1930s, up to the late 60s. All these buildings you're seeing here. And I love the fact that these buildings are preserved up to this time. They are well preserved, well looked after. I think Jinja City is doing well when it comes to conserving the heritage, the history of this city. You can see there are many tourists here. One surprising thing, guys, most of these buildings were constructed from mud. So this is an innovation village. You can see the innovation village, ideas to life. So this is where ideas come to life in Jinja. All the tech enthusiasts, all tech related guys, businesses come here, and they provide space at a fee for I think every month, and it's quite affordable for travelers, people who are digital nomads, people who want a space like an office like space. You can come here at the Innovation Village. Yep. And by the way, this place, I recommend it. It's called Back and Beyond. Every time I come to Jinja, that's where I sleep. It's quite affordable, and it gives you very, very comfortable living. Now this building recently got renovated. It used to look very, very funny. I'm happy they renovated it, guys. So I was still telling you about the buildings in Jinja City. Now a building like this one, don't be surprised to find it that it was built from mud. Yes, I think we shall see some of them. The mud is inside is still visible. So here they sell flowers. In this part of Jinja they sell, or in this building they sell flowers. It is called the Range Garden Center. So you can come and check it out. Yep. You can see these pillars stretch up to the side of the sidewalks, of the pavements for pedestrians. So as you're walking on the road, the space above provides you shade. Actually, this one they have put on a new roof. The buildings are well maintained and looked after. That's a plus for the leadership of Jinja, guys. If you are enjoying the video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. So the main economic activity here in Jinja is sugarcane plantations or sugar growing, and the biggest company factory here which processes sugar is called Kakila Sugar, and it contributes the biggest, I think 90% of the percentage of the economy of Jinja. Kakila Sugar contributes it to it. Kakila Sugar is one of the Madivana, is part of the Madivani family, Remember, many Indians were here during the 60s, the 50s, the 70s. Many who came to construct the railway line decided to settle here. And you all know that Indians are good at business. So they settled here and they were owning almost every business. So when Amin sent them away, some of them came back later on in the 90s after President Museveni assumed the power and resettled into the economy. Yeah, but the Madivan family stayed, and I was told by someone that the Indian economy, 70% of it, sorry, the economy in Jinja, 70% of it is controlled by the Indians. Yeah, so one interesting thing as well is Jinja is one of the cities which were affected by the war back in the 70s during the downfall of Idi Amin Dada. It is one of the cities which got affected. So when President Idi Amin was defeated in Kampala, he fled to Jinja. And according to a journalist called Wide, I think he's called Wide Kapo, he said that President Amini even declared Jinja as a capital city of Uganda after he lost Kampala. So he declared Jinja as the capital of Uganda, but when that failed, he fled to Arua and then later on went into exile. But Jinja, I think right now, would have been the capital city of Uganda if all went well for President Idi Amin. Unfortunately, that didn't go through, so Jinja was as well affected by the war. And when President Idi Amin fled into exile, to Arua and then into exile, his soldiers, according to the internet, guys, these facts I'm telling you, I read them on the internet and from different sources, books. His soldiers were mistreating people, killing people, and then also the Tanzanian army here, which came here. So this is the Madivan building, one of the Madivan buildings proudly standing, that one there in pink. So the soldiers from Tanzania, it is said that they also looted businesses, they stole cars, they stole coffee and also gasoline back to Tanzania. Yep, that's the internet, guys, not my words. Yeah, I get this information from the internet. Woo. How do you find the video so far, guys? I love this place. There are many craft shops. They sell a lot of crafts here. Most of them are crafted using hands. The materials are sourced locally. Yep, let's go. So Jinja also has a stadium. It's called Kachindu Stadium. That stadium needs development. I was there, but it is not so appealing. It is up there, Kachindu Stadium. Yep. Right now we are on the main street of Jinja. I really love the fact that the city is very clean. Very, very clean. Very clean city. I think at some point it will take over Fort Portal, because Fort Portal used to be the cleanest city in Uganda. I hear Gulu is also very clean. By the way, guys, I'm on a tour around the entire country. I started with Eastern Uganda, then I'll be going to the north. Right now I'm in Jinja. I'll be going to Tororo. I'll be going to Mbale. Then from Mbale I go to Soroti, Lira, Gulu, Arua, Pakwach, come back in Western Uganda. And maybe after that, we can fly out of the country to give you adventures, just like I did last year. Last year was incredible for me. I traveled, it was my first time traveling, flying on the plane. It was all incredible. The people of Kenya, you guys showered me with love. Nawapenda sana if you're watching from Kenya. Okay, so Let's continue with our vlog of Jinja City. The sights and sounds of Jinja City. This is what you see and hear on the streets of Jinja. So Jinja is approximately 81 to 85 kilometers. That's like 50 miles from Kampala city, depending on where you're coming from in Kampala. So it's like a 1 hour's drive away from Kampala. Yeah, it's located in the eastern part of the country and also on the northern shores of Lake Victoria. So here we have the police station around there. That police station was built in 1928. It's a very old building. Imagine 1928 and the building is still standing. So I'm going to avoid showing the camera on the side of the police station for security purposes. I think you've got a glimpse of the police station. That is also one thing I love about here. The streets are very, very wide. Very, very wide. The roads are wide. For instance, this road carries, on this side it carries like 3 vehicles at a go. And then the walking spaces for pedestrians are also very, very huge. Jinja is one of the most well-organized cities we have in the country. But Kampala, I think Kampala is losing it, guys. What do you think? So far what you've seen, okay, buildings here are old, but they're well maintained and also on plan. And everything seems to be going on well here in Uganda. Many people come here for business. You've seen we have Somalis, we have Indians, we have Pakistani brothers, we have people from Kenya, also people from all over the country, Uganda. We have Baganda here, Banyankore. So it could be having more than that, but according to the internet, it has around 20,000 people. Sorry, not 20,000, 300,000 people. That's according to the projection or the estimation they gave in 2020. Yep. Guys, of recent we've been experiencing heat waves in Uganda. I don't know if it is the same in your country. We've been experiencing heat waves. Temperatures have gone up to like 33 degrees. Some people even don't sleep in their houses. They don't cover themselves because of the heat waves. So this building up here is also getting renovated. This one here, you can see they cordoned it off. They are renovating it. It's called Menezes Building. Menezes Building. So here we have a road that takes you back to Kampala. I think it's called Kampala Road. This one here will take you back to Kampala city, and also it will take you to a place called Nalufenya, where you will find the source of the Nile, and also the airstrip is located on that side after the roundabout. Yeah. Guys, I don't know if I told you that Jinja generates the biggest percentage of electricity here in Uganda. Most of the electricity we consume and export is generated from here because there are many dams within this part because of the river Nile. Yeah, and that's a big contribution to the economy of Uganda, the economy of the country. So this is the road I was telling you that takes you back to Kampala City. So Jinja, being the main producer of electricity in Uganda, makes the city idle for industrialization. So here we have a lot of factories. We have Nile breweries. I told you about Kakira. I told you about I told you about Kakira only. There is Bidiko. There are some steel and tubes companies which deal in steel, wax. Yeah, because of the electricity. Because it comes right from here, from the Owen Falls Dam, which is like 10 minutes from here, from where I am right now. So right now we are on the Bankers Lane. We are on the Bankers Lane. On this street you'll find a lot of banks. Lady Alice Mulochi Road. You'll find many banks on this road. They have a new building in town. This one over there. Over right there. New building in town. By the way, Kira Motors was given over, I think over 40, I'm not sure, over 40 acres of land. Kira Motors is a Ugandan car manufacturing company which was started by university students, Makerere University students, as a pilot project, but it was a success, and President Museveni gave them land in the industrial area of Jinja here to start. So right now they are building up the facilities, and then also production has started, but not yet on a large scale. Most cars they are producing are prototypes. I'm not sure whether they have some on the market. Yep. Okay, so right now guys, let me take you down here to the central market as we get to know about it. So this central market was built, I think, in 2014, and it has a capacity of over 4,500 vendors. Very huge. This part of the country also relies so much on agriculture because land here is very fertile. So agriculture is a big business here in Jinja. So let me see whether we shall have an opportunity, a privilege of going into the central market, and I show you how life is like inside there. I think I'll also catch a plate of food because I'm very hungry. Ooh, since morning I only took jackfruit. So guys, this is the market in yellow with M10 branding. It was constructed in 2014 with funding from with funding from the African Development Bank. And the African Development Bank gave Uganda about 13.8 or 14 million dollars for the construction of this market. So in that time, it took around from 2014, I think it was from 2011 or to 2014. I'm not so sure about it. Guys, here there is a lot of music. I don't know, I'm going to deal with copyright here. So it was constructed between 2011 to 2014. So I don't know the section we are in here. Hello, how are you? So this guy is trying to hustle. He's trying to make money. Maybe he entertains people here and they give him money. Yep. Oh, this part ends here. Oh, there is a corridor here. Oh, let me go here. I want to go to the upper level of the market because it has different floors. It has different levels as well. Just like most central markets which have been built in the country. I love the fact that the government is doing away with the wooden markets. They are constructing modern markets all over the country. Those wooden markets used to experience a lot of fire outbreaks. Guys, let me go here. So here they sell tomatoes, onions, agricultural produce, plus some bit of cereals. Yeah, so this is one of the main entrances to the market. You can see down here there is a lot of agricultural produce. Yep. Hello, how are you? Yep. Guys, I'm lost. I'm trying to go to the upper level of the market. So here they sell offers. You're there? Oh, that's good, eh? Go capture week. When I mentioned that here they sell offers, it was like offers we are here, capture week. Yep, so here I found the stairs taking me up. So guys, I'm giving you a glimpse of how life is like here in Jinja. I think my next video is going to be about the massive road construction, road projects happening in Jinja. Excuse me. Yep. Hello. How are you? So mostly this side is for clothes. Okay. So right now we are getting out of the market. I'm going back on the main street, and we shall be going to the tax park, and I'll show you how life is like there. So I think you've enjoyed that short episode inside the market. Let me take you somewhere else. Yeah, so here we are. Right now, let's go to the tax park and we see how it looks like. Jinja is big, guys, by the way. It's not just about the main street we've seen. There are many other streets on either sides of the main street. But because I don't want to make this video very, very long, that's why I'm showing you just a glimpse of how life is like here. Just a short glimpse. So down here it doesn't look so neat. As usual, downtown is a bit dirty, is a bit more chaotic. I think here I'm going to buy some water as well. I'm going to buy some water. So this is the tax park where we are entering right now. In this tax park you'll find cars going to eastern Uganda and also Kampala. Mainly eastern, northern and Kampala. Hello, give me some water. Yeah. 1,000? Yeah, no, give me, how much is crystal? Which one? This one. Yeah. Now give me spice water. Give me 2 spice. Give me what you have, which is for 500.